How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are playing some more Pioneer Black and Rock, of course, and we are kind of accommodating what Pioneer has kind of turned into. It's kind of turned into a kind of a combo deck. For those who don't know, there's been a couple combo decks that have spawned from Pioneer. This is Quintorius Kand. It's a new card from this the set. It's a 5-mana walker with Discover 4. And what you do is you -3 discover 4 and find a bunch of creatures. What the thing is, like, you find the next card that's CMC 4 or less, and you build the deck to where it's all clones. Copy the Quintorius Kand, make another Kand, discover 4, etc., etc., and then you get to the point where you just drain your opponent out with multiple cans, and that's lethal. There's also the Bloodbraid Elf version, where you just discover 3, get clones, copy, and then get a bunch of creatures, and then get the haste guy and the attack. So these are kind of very glass cannon-y kind of threats. So to kind of compensate for that, I'm changing up the sideboard a little bit, adding in 2 Necromentias on the sideboard, as well as Bitter Triumph. I added Noxious Grasp instead of the Bitter Triumph, but I think Bitter Triumph is great because it can tag both Quintorius Kand and the red Bloodbraid Elf version as well. And we also have Necromentia as a way to proactively take the cards to the point where they just can't combo anymore. So from the main deck, it's kind of the same. We have 4 Sentinels, 3 Lilianas, 2 Glisses. I think this is the 3-drop combination I'm trying. And then we have the 1 Duress, 1 J-Light, Splunker, and then 1 Virtue that we're kind of trying as one of those as flex slots. So we'll see how it goes and go from there. Oh, yeah. Please ask the questions. Please do. You got 3 days to win 50 raids and throw 50 excellent throws. That sounds like a lot of money to invest into that. It's funny. Reject. I think I take the Thoughtseize here. Because at least that way I can get value off the map token, off this Sentinel ETB. $20 raid pass? Dude, you're going to spend so much time raiding, though. That's the problem. Liliana of the Veil. Like I mentioned, I'll get my value. Can't Liliana them if they have it, of creature, but I'm assuming they'll just trial here, yeah. Scavenging Ooze. Get the value now. I think I will put push in the graveyard. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's spots where Soren's going to be better than Shelly, for sure. Mosswood Dreadnight's a good draw. Do that. Play that. Pass. It's kind of dangerous. They could push my Dreadnought and then activate Cottage and attack, but effectively if they had pushed, they would have pushed the Skoos. So interesting. We really didn't see much. Thoughtseize plus Trial. I guess I just board in the Wrens. I guess a Bitter Triumph. Didn't see anything. I guess I could like trim a Thoughtseize. Let's trim a Duress for sure. Maybe trim a Push. Like Cartouche is an interesting one. I feel like I have a gut feeling that they're like more over the top. So let's trim Push. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. Just easy, draw the best card of our hand. Okay. Guess I'll take this card because it has like the most value, I guess, attached to it. Huh. Interesting. Souls of the Lost. So they're gonna make me sack a creature here. So I think I'll just Bitter Triumph here. So I guess I should not be boarding up my Fatal Pushes. Fielding me. Okay. It's fine. So we know 2 of the 3 cards. Shelly. I would like to not put Shelly in the graveyard. Do we know about this? They played this Darkboard Path. Okay, well, they played that one. That's fine. Okay. Well. Who's the idiot that boarded out all their Fatal Pushes? So I'll probably board out the Thoughtseizes to play around Fatal Push too. Okay. So I will get Sentinel. I think I need to just play on my hand here. I wonder what they're splashing green for. Interesting. Block. What? Grally trade Shellys. Give me a sec. damn it. They have a backup Shelly. I'll talk a Numa. Get a Shelly. Oh shit, I wanted to play Scavenging Ooze. Damn it. Oh. God, that's actually a huge mistake. Because this could be a 3, I can get out of range here. God damn it. Got distracted by the phone call. Let's pop the Blooming Marsh. I don't have another forest. God damn it. So I guess I'll on my upkeep. God, not exiling that Scooz, that creature, it's gonna cost me here. Another Shelly. A mill. So play Shieldred. Pass. Sucks because this Goose could be a 5/5. They drew a land again. We're getting lucky here. Okay. I'll map this one, I guess. Sentinel. I kind of don't want to bottom a Sentinel. Because I don't want them to sack this in response and they just kill it. Okay. That is fine. I didn't want them to kill my scoos. So if they're letting me untap with it, I don't want to eat something and then give them the opportunity to eat it again. Or to sack it. I don't know if that's correct, but it's the line that I took. Like, I don't want them to like, oh crap, I wanted to actually do that. Like, I just wanted to. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna be greedy. We have Thoughtseize into Thoughtseize or Virtue. So, and if we draw another black source, we can Liliana them. I don't know. Oops. It's definitely on the sketchier side, but... Well, I'm going to take Cruise. How's it going? Thank you for tuning in live, K.A. Poidal. I apologize for pronouncing your name wrong. But welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I would like a green source off the top. Blooming Marsh would be best draw here. I'm going to mill that. Green source, green source, green source, green source. Land. Land. Oh, man. I feel like our deck is just losing to itself, like, a lot. And it's just kind of annoying. Like, these type of games has just been happening very, very frequently, which is just kind of demoralizing, unfortunately. My disc name is Noxious. Nice. Nice. Awesome. I'm glad everyone's just joining the Discord and having a good time there, of course. Wonderful. Leyline Binding one time. Leyline Binding one time. Leyline Binding one time. I mean, our opponent's also getting kind of stuck too, which I guess isn't the worst, but... Leyline Binding one time. Oh, they drew Cruise. Land the Hidden, yeah. Why do you play 25 lands? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter if this happens. If this happens, it just doesn't matter. Play 30 lands? Yeah, I'm just not doing that correctly, apparently. Wonderful. All right. Okay, well, Born in the 2 Ursus, the Duress, the Extinction Events, and maybe a couple of Ren. Brought out the Decays, even though we did see Shredder, I think it's fine. Brought the Virtue, maybe trim a Push, trim a Spelunker. Board out the Glissas. Bitter Triumph for Crackling Drake. I feel like our life total is a lot more scarce in this matchup than others, but I can see it coming in. I probably should have boarded it in, to be honest. Knowing that they have Spell Pierce, I'm definitely gonna take that. But knowing that they have Spell Pierce, I'm just gonna play my Dread Knight as a creature. Or they're just gonna do that. That's fine. So if that's the case, I'm gonna take my opportunity to cast Dread Whispers here. So we have to know about. We have to be careful with Spell Pierce. Red mana. Okay. So they'll probably opt here. Thoughtseize. Okay. Well, I'm gonna lead on Thoughtseize. So plays through Spell Pierce. If they cast Spell Pierce here, I think I'm okay. Negate. Interesting. So their hand is Crackling Drake, Spell Pierce, Opt, Spike Field, Hazard, Unknown. 2 unknowns now. 1 unknown. They're going to Opt, Float, Red. Interesting. Shredder. Well, we're going to have to take this opportunity to... Ooh. That was a very good draw. Because now we can answer their Crackling Drake. But they can kill my Liliana, but whatever. Yeah, so they can Spike Field, place Team Vents, pass. Place Team Vents. Assuming they'll Spike Field here. So they can try to spell Pyramid Burst. Oh, they're not. Wow. It's any target, right? Yeah. They had 2. Okay, I was going to say, that's weird. Liliana of the Veil. Let me do this first. Duress. Do they have a burn spell here? I feel like if they had anything, they would have that. So I feel like this Duress is really for this Spell Pierce. I'm just going to cast this. I feel like their hand is Spell Pierce blank. I could be wrong, but that's my gut feeling here. Cool. Do I want this Bitter Triumph? Yes. Yes. Corey gives me the confirmation. Cool. So as long as they don't have the turn 1 Spell Pierce, which they don't. Okay. Well, all Thoughtseize. I will take a Drake. Drake down. Sparkle Canal. They don't slide a hand here. Okay, the backup one makes me just do this. If they have the negate or whatever, it's fine. They don't have a negate, okay. This could be the pickpocketer thing card. Yep. Should have Consider in hand. So the hand is Steam Vents, Fire Impulse, Sleight of Hand, Consider. Okay. Okay. They discard a Fire Impulse. Liliana would be the best draw. I really don't want to trophy a Shredder here. Sentinel. I think I slam a Sentinel here. Kind of want to just like commit to the battlefield here. Another Shredder. Extinction event. Do I cash in this extinction event here? Hand is Fire Impulse to Unknown. I think I cash it in. Don't Spell Pierce me, dude. Cool. Okay. It's not the worst. That was very good. Let's map, I guess. See if I draw land. Shieldred. I have a Shieldred already. I think I put it in the graveyard. I have one. Spell Pierce at any point would have been very bad for us. Got lucky. So they have Fire Impulse, 3 unknown. Oh man. So I can go Thoughtseize into turn 2 Splunker into turn 3 Sentinel. It's not bad. So Hive, Thoughtseize. They revealed. I didn't even look at the companion. I think I take their Fable. We can trophy their Mayhem Devil. I don't think I have that big of an opinion on it. As long as you have a sufficient turn 1 black sources for turn 1 Thoughtseize and or Fatal Push, it doesn't matter. It's not about, hey, Luna. It's not about the blooming marshes in the vacuum. It's about, does your rest of the mana base supplement sufficient green source, black source for turn 1, Thoughtseize or Fatal Push, and then just sufficient green sources overall. So if you're not running the 4th blooming marsh, it's not that big of a deal. It's just a matter of what are you doing to supplement it. So that's the card they drew. Okay. We did a nice little Elvish Visionary action there. Sure. Okay, they spent a push on that, which is fantastic. Liliana is probably the worst draw. So as long as they don't draw an oven, this claim is like not that big of a deal. So the hand is Claim, Mayhem Devil, Unknown. Cool. Chalet. So I guess I could trophy this. Hold on, my voice called me again. Okay, sorry. So I'm thinking of trophying this devil, and then mapping my sentinel, and then see what's on top, and then attack, and then go from there. The other option is just play Shielder, which I don't think that's a good option, because I just want to get this man devil off the table. Oh, I want to do this before attacking. Shit. Unless I have Fatal Push. If I have Fatal Push, then this is passing is fine. And if they have Fatal Push, that's good for me, because then that's one less for Shieldred. Yeah, I should have mapped first. Yeah, should have mapped first. It doesn't matter. If the fact that they blocked doesn't matter. Okay. Fatal Push. Don't put it in the graveyard. Okay. Apologies. The window's kind of small. So they can Furnace Rains and then get a map. It's not the... I'm glad I didn't play Shieldred. Unless they have the sacrifice, draw 2 cards. They get 2 maps, which is kind of crazy. They drew the oven. Fuck me. Okay, so they have a pathway. Fuck me. That was quite the turn, I would say. Well, we're gonna slam this Shelly, and this claim is kind of dead. So they still have this Blood Crypt. Or I guess this Blood Crypt is still in exile. So they have a pathway and a claim. So we know their whole hand, actually. Kind of need to save this push for a Mayhem double. Okay. So their hand is claim. Unknown. Okay. Oh, they fucking found Fatal Push. Fuck me. God damn it. So now, what do we do? They have claim. They just claim and then take my Sentinel? Fuck. Do I need to just Liliana plus discard Fatal Push? God, this claim is so fucking good. Do we just pass? This game is getting out of control. I could make this into a 3-3. I'm just gonna push here. That's what I needed. Still need to fight through a Fatal Push, but I'm not going to map here because they can just sack a food and then push in response, so I lose value there. I could have Lily minused, but... God, we're just going to lose this castle. Found the cat. All right, I'm gonna. This game's over. This game is over. With 2 ovens, it's difficult. This makes me want a culling ritual on the sideboard. Do this. But then I didn't want to discard the card in my hand though, right? I didn't want to discard the Sentinel. And I didn't draw the Thoughtseize at the time. Yeah, but then we just lose the man lands, right? So it's just like the Lily Minus just doesn't really accomplish much. That's the problem. So I haven't been boarding in the hearses, but I kind of want to try it just because it bypasses the claims. I typically don't like it, but I want to just try different things because like this is already kind of a bad matchup, and I just want to just try a different strategy. I was also gonna try like maybe a sweep or two, but maybe we just go down to 2 Sentinels and just have the Wrens. Because them claiming a Sentinel is just so bad for us too. I feel like no matter what we would have done, I felt like we probably wouldn't have won that game anyway. I think they just had too much. I don't know what I could have done differently that would have changed the result of that match. And a Thoughtseize me here. Okay, sure. Shelly. Okay. Two cats, sure. So claim would be very bad, but I think I just have to play this. The fact that they don't have oven, which is a godsend, but what are you trying to? Which link are you trying to get, Corey? I think though I don't think updated the deck list. It's just Bitter Triumph over Noxious Grasp in that sideboard. Claim the Firstborn, I just feel like they have it every time. They only run 4 of these effects, but I feel like they always have it against me. Oh, if they have Thoughtseize, fuck, I'm dead. Oh, so they just have Fatal Push for Shieldred. Got it. They just have Fatal Push for Shieldred. Understood. Well, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? They found Witch's Oven. Fuck me. Assuming they have push. Fuck, they just have everything. Oh, yeah, it's a same. It's a. Is the link not working? I'm confused. You said your links are broken. I can. Do you want me to post this link into the Discord? I can do that. Sorry, I'm a little confused on what you're trying to get me to do. Got it. I'll post it in the Rock channel. There you go. It's there. I don't know if that helps you. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, I just did not understand what you're saying. Fuck, they have everything. So I think the only way I win this match is by drawing Shield here, probably. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Game cat and mouse here. Okay. Pushing this. Hey, Mike, thanks for it, buddy. Appreciate it. How was your showcase? I think I left you and you're like 5-2 or something, which is great. 7-3, nice. I thought the breakers were gonna work in your favor. That one pesky food token is just gonna fuck me up, huh? I guess I should draw. Play it. Ended last round of Rhinos? No. I wonder if 8-2 would have made you top 8 though. That's interesting. We did 1-4 the first league, or 1-3 the first league. This league it's doing a little bit better, but we're about to lose this match. This is just our opponent's drawing very well, unfortunately. So we're gonna go take 3. Oh, full set of Ixalan. That's crazy. It's pretty good. We need a Scavenging Ooze off the top, right? Just to like recoup life here. No, we're just gonna draw land. We're just gonna draw land. Okay. And maybe that's something that we just can't ignore. Maybe we just can't. God damn it. Man. Brutal. Okay. I think our hand would have had a shot if we had something. Cletus is also a good point, too. Cletus is very good against them, for sure. Okay. Moto's giving us outs here. Outs. Does Elizabeth trespass or not really? Not really. So their hand is Blood Crypt, Takanuma, Ramanap Ruins. So I'm just gonna virtue this and try to aggro them out and hope my opponent just only draws lands. That's nice. If only we didn't bowl into 5. Well, this is never castable because we bowl into 4. Nom 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 nom. Alright, what do we need? What do we need? We need them to not draw anything for the rest of the game. Excuse me. Time to draw Hot Fire. There's no other time like the present to just draw absolutely absurd while the opponent only draws lands. It actually kind of doesn't really matter what we draw as long as our opponent just doesn't draw anything. Okay, so that is one of their unknowns. Our hand is Blood Crypt, Takanuma, Ramanap Ruins, 2 unknown. Okay, 1 unknown. What's gonna happen is we're gonna draw 3 lands in a row, or we're gonna cast as Virtue. It's just not gonna matter. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me. Because now they're gonna discard their lands. Oh. Boop. Boop. Just in case. They play Croaxer or something. Oh, joy. Oh, joy. I can't even attack. I can't even attack. So they discard Takanuma and Silkenson. Their hand is Blood Crypt. Hopefully they just draw into Thought Seizes. Never mind. I'm done. I am done. I am done. Mercy. Mercy. The thing about Misery Shadow too is even if we play Misery Shadow, they can just like claim it too. They have their own unlicensers. That's hilarious. We're gonna take their ob. This is really funny. I wonder why they boarded an unlicensed though. That's an interesting call. It's a card that we did not know about. So they have unlicensed Takanuma Claim Mountain. So Takanuma Claim Mountain 2 and oh fuck, I should have done that in response. I think I need some help. That does not help. Fuck. I want to do it in response. God damn it. I feel like I'm just like so over this game. Oh my gosh. We don't ever remove a spell for a Mayhem Devil. We need a Fatal Push off the top. But even then, like, we sacrifice this Field Ruin to this Mayhem Devil. Like, this matchup is just so... It's just honestly kind of unwinnable at this point. I honestly think this matchup is just unwinnable. Ren and Roambreaker. Well, I guess I could have played this. But then they just claim it and attack for 7. Don't know. I think this is just unwinnable at this spot. The claim the firstborn just actively just fucks us so bad. And it's like, well, we can't like thoughts. Okay, I'm just gonna concede. Like we're just such this matchup is such a damn if you don't situation because it's like, well, if they have Ob and like we have no real. I think that's just a matchup where I think we just have to unfortunately just try to dodge. Which sucks. Which I hate. Hey, I hate having the philosophy of just trying to like dodge a matchup, but like it's just funny how like it's like a mid-range matchup, and you would think that you'd want to just it'd be okay, but it's just not. Fatal Push. Is this rogues? Probably rogues. No rogues. Go like this. Hold on, my wife's calling me again. Well, I think we're fucked in this matchup. So I guess I just have to like change the equation and then because they have the Shield Edict already. I think I'll go like this. These pushes being dead is just so bad for me. So my hope is they just Shield Edict here. And then this Liliana will kind of take over. They could slam Shark Typhoon. And we just need to draw a Boseiju. Okay, they're not doing that. These two pushes in our hand are just like rotting. They don't want to play Shark Typhoon. We should do that last turn. They may cycle Shark Typhoon here. Okay, they're just going to change the equation there. Okay. The hand is Fatal Push, Shark Typhoon, unknown. Okay, let's get the value out of this Fatal Push. So the hand is Push, 2 unknown. Field Ruin sucks. I'm going to sandbag this Boseiju. So they can cling here, and we're just going to lose the card advantage match game here. Okay. Hand is Push, 3 unknown. Okay. That's a way to get us out of this if they don't have a counter spell. Okay. I think I'm gonna sandbag this Boseiju in case they have another Shark Typhoon. Also trying to is a way to get out of this. Hand is 3 unknown. I need to exile that Cling. So they have push. Okay. So Mosswood Dread Knight needs to carry us here. Which it might. They could just have lands in hand. I'm going to sandbag that Thoughtseize when I draw something better, or like if they end up moving, killing this, I want to make sure I can Thoughtseize. They could just draw lands for 4 more turns. Cottage is not bad. Okay. Okay. Thoughtseize. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fatal Push. I wonder they'll push here. They don't. Well, they don't have Revolt, so I think I'm going to play Sentinel. And then map here. Virtue of Persistence. No. Okay. Push, Otawara. So they can Otawara my Virtue. Okay. That's fine. I think this is where patience will pay off here, because I'm going to cast this. Cast this. And just outgrind him. The Monster Dreader has just like single-handedly just literally single-handedly just crawled us back out of this game, which is crazy. Absurd. Okay. So they have push plus Otawara. they don't do it. Well, I'm gonna play Skliza. I think this game just truly showcases the power of Monster Dread Knight. So they had a jurisdiction event, that's fine. They took out Glissa. Okay. So I'm just gonna talk about this Dread Knight here. If they auto art or fatal push it doesn't matter. I draw the card. Okay. I don't want them to push my cottage, that's why. Because I put them into this situation next turn. I put them in a position here where it's like they can only auto-wara one of two things. I don't want them to push my cottage. I want them to force them in a situation where they have to push my my Dread Knight. Now though, it's a good time to activate this. Exile Extinction Event. I don't know how I won this game. This game was insane. Alright, so Duress, 2 Rens, Bitter Triumph for Narset. Hey! What are you doing? Dog is chewing at my So Decay can tag a Narset and can tag Shark Typhoon. I think I could just cut these pushes here. Extinction Event, Fatal Push, Cling, Narset. I think this is fine. I could board this out. It's like really just a 7-drop. Maybe just board in a Terrace Under. Or Hearse. Maybe a Hearse. I was playing really conservative statistic stage. I think it's just one of the situations where like there is a turning point where it's just like I make them. Like, I'll do that just for you. Oh, it's too late. I think there's a turning point where it's just like they have to deal with this Monster Dread Knight or they just lose. And it's just putting them in the situation is just better than just kind of just throwing spells out there just to throw them out there. And then I'd rather just go through a turn where I can just cast everything at once. That was my thought process. Could be incorrect. I'm sure there's certain things I did not do correctly, but... How's it going, 9-ball? No black mana. Gonna counter this. No counter. Sure. I can see that. Liliana the Veil, I summon you off the top. I just drew 2 lands. God. Okay, I was not expecting that. I guess I have to discard a Glissa. It's funny. I don't think I want to trophy a shark anyway, so. Do this. They don't counter. They don't counter. Should have Shark Typhoon here. Oh shit. Poor Jade Light. They don't have black mana. I kind of don't want a trophy. Because I think at this point, I can just try to race, right? Another Shark Typhoon. They're thinking the same thing. They're thinking the same thing. Okay. Def Chat, thanks for the raid, buddy. Appreciate it. How was your stream? Hope it went well. I think I will eat a Jade Light. How was your stream, buddy? Hope it went well. So I can just trophy the Chrome Shark, play Shieldred, and pass. Thoughtseize can back up next turn. Play Shelly. So, do they have the removal spell for the Shieldred? I have to consider. Are you talking to me, Salty Cynic? I am not playing the showcase tomorrow. They go to 9. So technically this Ren is lethal. Dig through time. Okay. So I go 9 back up down to 7 with this Thoughtseize, unless they counter this Thoughtseize, which is fine. Trying all these lands does not help either. So I guess I take this dig. I have a bunch of pushes. So I can attack with these. I could honestly attack with everything. Yeah, let's attack with everything. Two, so they can meat hook for 4, potentially 5 and kill Shelly. But they're gonna push the Shelly here, so I think I'm in a spot where I'm gonna play this Hive, play Ren, and then just attack. Just attack them. Yep, that's my plan. I think this applies the most pressure. Just ignore the Narset. It does kill my force. That was kind of why I was thinking. If they do end up just like meat hooking next turn. Okay, take 5. This is working okay for me. I can flash the Dread Knight back. So they take 3. Go to 5. They don't push my Shieldred. Which is interesting. So now I get to gain a life off this. Oh, I can't because of the Narset. I'm dumb. It's okay. Well, that was a punt. No, because I don't draw. But I did want to get the Monster Knight down, so. Deluge. Yeah, I don't gain the 1. I still lose 1 life, but putting it on adventure is definitely the main. Okay, they drew Fatal Push. So the hand is push, meat hook, push. Okay. So they can double push here. So at this spot, I think I just ran attack Narset and then just try to outgrind. Hive doesn't do anything because they have 2 push. They have 2 black mana up. So I don't want to just throw my Hive out of nowhere. I kind of want to spend my mana to get these Moss Witch Red Knights back. So let's do this. I'm actually going to attack the Narset down. Because there's no point in attacking them. Actually, if I attack them, they can't push this. So is this lethal here? That's the real question. Cool. Where's it? GG. Alright, 3-2. My moto is just like freezing. I'm trying to say GG. I'm trying to say GG back. GG. Hopefully they see this. Opponent's being a good sport. Jay Petrucci, if you see this, good game. It was all because of bitter triumph. It's true. It's true. So we lost to Rakdos Sacrifice twice. But we beat everything else. We beat Izzet Phoenix. We beat Dimir Control. I think overall, I don't really want to. It's weird because like we're 3-2ing and then the first week is kind of iffy. But like, I kind of don't really want to change anything. I feel like Pioneer is such a like high variance format. I do like this bitter triumph change that we did in between leagues. So I think. And I think this Random Realmbreaker showed the power of this card in the sideboard. I really like it. So I don't know. I feel like if you really want to target Rakdos Sacrifice, I think we need to run like Misery Shadow, and maybe I'm sideboarding incorrectly. Maybe I'm supposed to board in the Duress just to like take their claim. I think I just need to test that matchup more, and that matchup could just be a very bad matchup because it's like if they claim or Sentinel or Glissa, we just like insta lose, right? Because they just gain so much value out of it. So I really appreciate you tuning in out. If you're watching this on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. We're we just broke 900 subscribers, so we're trying to hit 1,000. So if you haven't already, please hit that sub button. If you're watching this on Twitch, we're close to 2K followers. Hit that follow on Twitch. I really appreciate it, and hope to catch you every next time. Take care.